Deirdre, I always appreciate you being here. It's really cool.
Long time no see.
Yeah. All right. Lazaro, what's up, man?
Oh,
All right, let me get a few more people in here. Who do I got down there in the bottom right with the black hat, the iPhone? Who's that?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Brandon?
How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm better than I deserve, man. I am covered up in snow. I've played the life game like 12 times with my kids
Oh,
over the
life's
past
a
like
fun game.
I like it, dude.
Yeah,
I think it's fun, and my son like kind of gets it, and so it's enjoyable. My daughter like she just like spinning the thing. So
yeah. I just ordered we do like game night with some friends every once in a while, and I just ordered Robert Kiyosaki's Investors game.
oh, the cash flow. They got a kids one,
Yeah,
right?
cash flow. I just ordered man, it's $100 for that. I don't really have the money for it, but I was like, it'll maybe teach me some stuff. So, and my friends. So I'm like, well,
Was it the kid one or is that the adult one?
no, I bought the adult one.
I think they
There is
have
a
one
kid
for
one though.
kids.
I got both of them.
Yeah, how Lazaro, how and guys, I'll tee this up in just a second, but this is kind of how I like to do all my calls. So, and I have cats involved in calls. But
Okay.
Lazaro, how is it like how old are your kids? Like
I
what do they
my
think
youngest
of?
is my youngest is 9 and my oldest is 16.
Okay.
And I think the kids game is a little bit more fun and it's easier.
Uh-huh.
The adults game is a little bit more, a little bit more detailed, so it's kind of harder to win. So,
Yeah.
it they're both good. It just depends
Yeah.
on
How,
how
how does
old you
your
are.
9-year-old do with oh my bad. My bad.
No,
How does the 9-year-old do with the kids version?
they get it. They get it pretty quick. It's
They do?
just yeah,
All right, I'm just gonna get it then.
yeah. I'll get it.
That's sweet. Yeah, I was in a webinar. I listened to it was like a 4-day webinar from like Wednesday to Sunday, and Robert Kiyosaki was the last guy on Sunday night. It was all free, whatever. It was in like Switzerland, like a summit or whatever.
Mhm.
And he was talking about his game, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. If it teaches him stuff, and if I have kids someday, then I can get the kids version. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually got it when it was on sale, so that's when I get it.
yeah, yeah, that was a hard pill to swallow, but I'm trying to do, different things with my friends and stuff in the winter time. We have a lot of snow. We got probably, I mean, I don't even know, at least a foot. So I didn't even leave yesterday. I worked out from home. So,
Yeah. We haven't went anywhere, dude. We're going somewhere tonight though. I got a pretty big truck and like I'm sick of sitting around here. So we're gonna
oh
go
yeah, I got a truck
somewhere.
too. I'm like,
Uh,
I could go places, but it's more of other people,
huh?
if they hit you or something, or,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
just then you're sitting there waiting on the cops forever and it's cold. I'm just like, just wait today. A lot of things were
You
shut down yesterday.
just leave the scene of the accident. They don't mind.
yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. I'll
Um
leave them a note.
yeah. Okay. Well, let me get a few names here, guys. So I've got corporate black hat. Corporate what's your name, sir?
Hey man, sorry, I had you muted earlier. Logan
That's it.
Thompson's my name.
Logan. You know what's funny when
I,
your name
I don't know
popped
how to
up?
change it. I have to figure that out.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'll remember it. So now that I got your face. So I play basketball every Tuesday with a guy named
Okay,
Logan Thompson. And I thought you were him.
really?
And then I saw the like phone number and I was like, oh, it's not him. So because he's a
No,
pretty successful like sales manager and he always asks me about
yeah.
what I do. And I when I saw that Deirdre had signed him up, I was like, finally. That guy, like, for all the free advice he's gotten from me, he needs to pay me something at this point.
Now,
So,
no, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not.
uh,
I'm not. I'm not that guy. But what's funny is we have the company I work. We have another guy named Logan Thompson, and he's a lineman. I work at the power plant, and so we don't have the exact same email, but I get a lot of his emails. He gets a lot of my emails. So it's funny the mix up. It's not just a crazy common name, or at least I didn't think it was. It's
yeah,
funny, two guys around here work at the same company with the same names.
yeah. Well,
But
very cool. Well,
well, my too
and
loud. Can you hear a lot of? I'm at this power plant now. Is it too loud in the background? Can you hear me okay?
You're okay, man. You're okay.
Okay.
I'll mute you guys if it ever gets like too super loud.
Okay. Well,
For us,
I'll
but
mute myself and just listen.
okay. And then let me get this wrong so you can correct me. Kalila?
Got it.
Really?
That's me. Yes,
Oh,
Kalila.
okay. I never get that right. That's a really pretty name. So,
Thank you.
okay. And then I've got, I can't read that iPhone in the uh, bottom right, ma'am. It says a iPhone on my end. What's your first name?
I think it says Angels.
If it says Angel's phone, it's Kendra. It's me.
Kendra? Okay. Hey, hey,
Yes.
Kendra.
Hey,
All right.
how are you?
Oh, better than I deserve. I'm glad you're here. All right, cool.
Thanks.
Let me
I'm
write that.
excited.
Heck yeah. Well, guys, so I have a whole little thing that I want to take you guys through. But before I do that, this is as much as this is a coaching program, and I'm going to teach you guys everything I know about real estate, and I'm going to lead you down whatever path that you choose that you want to go. I'm going to start you down my path, and then you may start to veer off of it. But I'm going to support you the whole way. But it does have a little bit of a mastermind effect. And so Deirdre was just on, actually, Lazaro, you were there. And so you're hearing these, he got to sit in on a call, guys. And so he was just on a call. And so he got to hear probably a little bit more than I love you guys getting to hear right out of the gate, because they've got quite a few apprentices were on there and they're knocking down some really sizable profit margin deals, which I do love you guys hearing. But I just don't want you thinking you're going to get that first week or first month here. And so you might, but not always the case. But it was really cool that you got to hear that. But this is turning a little bit into a mastermind. Like there was, about 6 people on that call, and 2 of them in there are currently doing deals together on those calls. And so from my standpoint, like that's really cool to see you guys like connecting outside of me, because I'm going to lead you, I'm going to give you everything that you need. But then there's also this other benefit of like, there's some really good people in here. And if you can't tell, like I'm targeting like Christians. And so like that's a lot of what we do here. This is heavily faith backed. I will pray on calls. I will bring it up with you. All the while we're heading towards real estate at the end of it. But at the end of the day, we're really just heading towards heaven, hopefully. And so, but I do want you guys to kind of like do a little bit of an intro. And so don't be nervous. Don't worry. If you can tell me like name, if y'all got kids, that'd be fantastic to hear about that, or married, or whatever is going on in your life. And then where you're from. And if you have any current deals, if you have any current properties or experience, would love to hear that. And so this stuff is all recorded. I share it with all the apprentices because your locations are how a lot of you will connect. So is that cool with everybody if I do that? Awesome. I'm just going to go across my screen. So Lazaro, do you mind kicking me off?
Yep. So my name is Lazaro Lara. I'm a union carpenter by trade. I have 3 rentals under my belt and 1 flip. So I flipped the last house and wasn't very successful. So I kind of got intrigued by another person that had some mentorship through Travis. So I figured I'd give it a try. I have 2 kids, a 9-year-old and a 16-year-old. I'm not married, but one day I will be. And current deals right now, I'm in the Omaha, Nebraska market.
Okay, cool.
Current deal right now, I'm looking at a wholesale. Supposed to meet with them up today at 4. Just looking to see if I can pick it up and then flip it. It doesn't look like it needs much rehab, so we'll see. So that's pretty much my experience so far.
Wonderful, man. Okay. And so you got 3 rentals. Are they all local to you?
They're all local, yep.
Cool, man. Okay. Awesome, man. Welcome, man. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go at Logan. I know you're at work, man, so I'll try to get you on and off here. So,
Yeah, not a problem, man.
okay.
Yeah, man, my name's Logan Thompson. I'm from Purvis, Mississippi. Married. I'm married. I have two little girls, a 9-month old and a 3-year old. So they keep us pretty busy. I have no current deals going on right now. I'm currently very much in the beginning stages, so I'm trying to learn and soak in as much as I can. I work at a power plant. I'm an instrument and controls technician, so they especially right now we got some unusually cold weather coming through. So we're back on that out here. So time's hard to find, but it kind of comes in waves. But like I said, I'm very much in the beginning stages, trying to be a sponge, soak up all I can.
Cool, man. Well, welcome, dude. I'm glad you're here. Enjoy the beginning phase. So it's gonna be a lot, man. Like I kind of
So
warm you up slowly, and then I'm gonna turn a fire truck on you for a second, and so
awesome.
we'll clean up the mess afterwards. So,
That's good.
all right,
I'm
cool,
looking
man.
forward to it.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see it. Like I like it when people join when they're really busy because you have to like, this was something I'd shared with Deirdre is like, when people say like I don't know, I'm kind of like too busy. Guys, like this business, like in really, I mean anything, honestly, like anything you're going to do, you have to be able to still be successful when you're really busy. Because you were either really busy today or you're not busy at all, and you're gonna be really busy in the future. And then like, but the business doesn't stop when you get really busy in the future. And so like, I love hearing that, man. Glad you decided to do it. So awesome, dude. All right, Brandon, I guess all the guys are first. Brandon, supposed to
Cool.
be ladies first. So, but keep going, Brandon.
All right, my name is Brandon Milner. I live in Akron, Ohio. I don't have any properties going on currently. I'm in about the same as Mr. Thompson over there. I'm the beginning stages, learning, soaking things in. I was a union structural iron worker for the last 11 years. Uh, Recently quit, or like, well, I still have my book, but I stopped doing that back around Thanksgiving. Started a small company on my just a one-man show, doing a little bit of welding repairs, handyman, flooring, drywall kind of stuff. I've helped with flips before, and I saw the money potential. So I've just kind of the next 6 months kind of figuring out who I am and what I wanted to do, and I came across Travis, and it felt really good. I've been praying about things like this, and I am ready to go full throttle.
Awesome, dude. Yep. Happy you're here, man. So
Me too.
sometimes, we'll get real estate agents in here from time to time. And like one of their big things they'll always say, Brandon, is I've sat on the table of the other side of that HUD too many times. And they've seen that HUD commission, or excuse me, they see that commission check that they get, and then they see the net that the investor gets. And so,
Right.
totally hear you on that. All right, Miss
Yep.
Kalila.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Kalila. I live in Denellen, Florida, just outside of Ocala, which is the current fastest growing metropolis in the country right now. At least that's what I last heard on Bigger Pockets, so I'll take it. I have 8 kiddos. 5 are from a previous marriage, and 3 are with my partner from his previous marriage. I have a cleaning business. He has a handyman business. I have a vacation rental, a current renovation project that we're doing on another house. And I'm just looking to not use my own money to finance anymore. So I need to learn how to use other people's money. And yeah, we're very busy. So now's the time to jump into this.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all you got
that's it.
going? 8 kids,
We
2
we
businesses,
coach. He
other
coaches
things
baseball. I coach softball. We have and a spray foam business that we're trying to get off the ground or sell. So
yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, that is
yeah,
so cool. All right. And what's the kids' ranges? Super young to like
4 to
teenagers?
13.
Oh my, you got one like every year. Okay.
Well, yeah. So I had one about every 2 years, and then his kids are my same kid ages. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like having 2 sets of twins in there.
Oh man, that's cool. Okay. And
Yeah.
where is that in Florida? Like north,
So
south?
we're between. So we are just north. So if you take Orlando and Tampa, we're just north of it, and then south of Gainesville.
Okay.
Mhm.
Jacksonville is like one of the number one markets in the United States right now. Um,
Yeah, but the last I heard, well, it's quite expensive to get in Jacksonville. If you're going to do Jacksonville, you either have to do downtown business offices or right on the beach,
okay. And
and
so
that's pricey.
one of your big things is like raising capital then?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
just the whole creative financing aspect of it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it'll definitely be a mixed bag of like, the creative finance and raising your own capital, especially for where you guys are at.
Hmm.
I don't know if we're personal friends on Fit. This should go for everybody, but you saying this, Kalila, made me think of it. If we're not personal friends, go ahead and add me, please. And I'll accept it for everybody here. I've got like 9 years of funding videos of me raising capital on there. And like, if you guys are ever need to raise money, like I'm going to just, it's in the training, but I like you guys seeing it like real world practice too, of me just doing it continuously. So
Cool. Thank you.
cool. Absolutely. Glad you're here. Awesome. Yep. Good move, Deirdre. And all right, cool. You tripped me up being on there for a second, Rachel. I was like, wait, you look awful familiar. So I'll come back to you in a second, Rach. Cool. Kendra, the usual mute button search, right?
Sorry. There's so much going on around me right now that I can't I couldn't I couldn't unmute myself.
It's okay.
So I'm Kendra Rishling. I am recently retired from my corporate job. I left nursing after almost 30 years. I am doing some health coaching. I have some certifications to do that on the side, but this has been my dream. And I knew that if I didn't make the changes in my life to create the space for me, that I would not be able to manage working that job. I also had, I was an elected official too, so I had stuff going on with that as well. So I just cleared my plate and said, it's now or never, let's go. I'm really excited. I've had a lot of people tell me, like, you can't do it, there's no way. I'm very interested in the creative financing portion as well. For me, losing a six-figure income and kind of reducing down to my husband's income was a big change for us the last 8 months, but I feel very blessed to be able to spend that time. I've watched my daughter play soccer at college and some of the things I was missing for so long. So I just realized it was time to make that change. So,
Good for
and I
you.
do DIY projects. I'm not as cool as Brandon. I don't have all the skills. Matter of fact, I was just talking to somebody in the room who is a plumber. He's a friend of ours, and he's helping set a basement shower drain right now that has sat unfinished for 26 years. I'm selling my house, and I'm looking to leave Illinois.
Oh, come on.
Travel.
Everybody wants to be here. What are
Oh
you
my
talking about?
Lord. I live on a really cool lake up here, but I'm ready for a little bit warmer, so looking further south
Yeah.
to be able to do that. So real estate has been in my family's blood. It's something I've always wanted to kind of learn more about and do. And I'm a real estate rookie podcaster. Like, I listen to that a lot. I know people who've actually just gone for it and they've changed their life. So I'm ready to be your student.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, welcome here. And so, I think hearing you guys talk about creative finance so much, I think you guys are going to love, like, well, actually, I know you are. You're going to love a few portions in here because it's so number driven and it's creative finance driven. It's got psychology in it with how we use scripts and terms and all of this different type of stuff. And my examples are always like the actual deals that I do. And I'm going to show you guys the deals that we're doing every week as well. So
Okay.
this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay. All right, guys. So amazing. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you get to know like so many people in here outside of just this group as well. And so this is our fifth year, teaching. And so we've got about 220 now, 215 people in our Facebook group. And so what I want to do with you guys now is let's get the housekeeping stuff done. And so the housekeeping stuff, I want to make sure you guys have several different things. And I'm going to ask every one of you, and we might like have a few minutes where I'm just doing like an item with one of you. Okay, like, and it's going to be a very simple item, but I need all of you to have everything that I'm going to cover with you. So let's kind of go through it, and then I'll just ask each of you if you all have it. So let me get my notes pulled up here because we just made a couple changes. All right, cool. First thing first is, and everybody can kind of come off mute, so this will be a simple question. Is there anybody not in the Facebook group?
I haven't checked in yet.
Okay. Are you
I
able to
will.
do that, or oh, you
Yeah,
now have a cat in
absolutely.
your hand. Okay, never
I
mind.
know she was
So,
scratching at my leg to be picked up. So
okay. Yep. Please do. Thank you, Deirdre. Please get me in there. So I just have Kendra, right? Everybody else is in. I'm jumping on there to see if I haven't let any of you in either.
I tried to send everybody the link to in text.
Cool. Thank you.
And
You're just
I'll resend it to you too, Kendra.
okay.
okay, yeah, I think that's where I found the meeting too. So perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Deirdre is just so on it. Okay. Perfect. Next, guys, does anybody not have access to the training? We have two trainings, 30-day jumpstart and equity buyers. Even if you guys are experienced, I need you to begin in the 30-day. The equity buyers training gets very experienced very quickly, and I can't kind of jump around on you in there. Anybody that doesn't have access. Good job, Kendra. That was fast.
I'm doing it right now as we're multitasking.
Beautiful. Okay, I didn't hear anybody if they said they didn't have access to the training. Everybody good? Sweet. Okay. So now let's talk about the Zoom calls for a second. And so guys, one thing that I'll prep you with the Zoom calls I do tend to move the times around. One, I do them for two reasons. One is because I like to keep them kind of like fresh. And if somebody has a life event happen, that they can't make that call, so they can only watch the recordings. So then I like to change it so that they can make it in the future. But my most common one that I have to change them for is I have something I have to do with my kids. And so but I will always tell you in advance if something happens. And so let me just show you guys a little bit about the calls. So I'm going to show you on my screen here. All right. So here we are. We're in the Facebook group. And so right here at the top, guys, does everybody see this? These are going to be the call times. And so you guys know you are either in platinum or you're in gold. And so the call links are even located in here as well. But these are the times. Everything is Central Standard Time on here. So if you actually clicked this and expanded it, it does tell you that all times are Central Standard. For whatever reason, it doesn't show it on the homepage. Okay. To take you even a step further, here are the links, guys. I've put them right here for you for easy access to where if you don't have it in your phone, you don't have it in your email, it is on the Facebook group that you all have access to, so you can always get to it. And so for the platinum call on Tuesdays, it is right here. Every other call I have been able to consolidate to one link. And so those are your two links. Now, my request that I have for you guys is that you open up your calendars, and you do not have to do this one right now. You open up your calendars and you add these calls to your calendar. Okay. Even if you can't make them, go ahead and add them so that it becomes a reminder for you to either watch it as a recording or maybe you'll be able to join it. Okay. Any questions for me on the call times and the Zoom invites? Beautiful. Okay, cool. And so guys, the Facebook group, let's talk about that for just a second here. So you can see here in the Facebook group, like we have deal scenarios, we have just Does somebody have something? Okay, cool. So you'll have deal scenarios, you'll have really anything, any question you guys have, please feel free to post it in here. Like you're needing money, you have a question about an Airbnb, you have a question about a creative finance, you're hung up with a seller, whatever it might be, never wait, always just drop it in here. Okay. If you need an immediate response from me, just tag me in it. It will give me a notification on my phone that I have to reply to you. Also, it gives my assistant a notification, so she will bug me until I do reply to you. Okay, cool. All right, guys, those were the three main housekeeping items. The last thing that I have for you guys is, and then I'll open this up to any questions you guys have, either like about onboarding, maybe you have a situation right now, you need help with a deal or whatever it might be. We will definitely go over that. Lastly, does everybody have access to that Cashflow Hunter AI tool?
I think I got access to it, but I was told that we have full access for a limited amount of time, and
Correct.
I don't think I did because I signed up before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll have a big old problem with your account. And so but I will get it straightened out. Okay. So I know you have signed up, you signed up before you had the account.
Yep.
Let me back up, man. You had the account, so you'd found probably like my low ticket thing and like you bought it through there. And
Yeah.
so and you would have had to pay for it, but now we canceled the one you're paying for and I gave it to you for free.
Yep.
Okay. So, Lazaro, did you see that email I sent and copied you in on it?
Email,
Yeah.
well, you guys going back and forth? Yeah.
Yep. So that's the support team. And so we'll be communicating with them there. If for some reason they don't reply, I don't reply, like actually they will, they'll always reply. But you can just continue to communicate with them till they give you access. So if
Okay.
you don't mind, man, the one item I had for you was just to say, hey, can I please be given back access? They're going to ask me for approval and I will grant it. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, don't pay for it, dude. I give it to you. I give it to you in this thing. So, yes, I sure will. Okay, cool. Everybody's on the tool. Have fun with that, guys. There is a lot of training on at tool. And so just know you will get to that training in the inside of the course in the program. You will get to that piece. So don't try to figure it all out on your own. There is a section inside of Equity Buyers called Cashflow Hunter AI. It teaches you everything you will need to know about that tool. Really, it teaches you everything to get started, not necessarily everything you need to know. Cool. Any questions on that? Very good. Lastly, um, uh, man, I've had so many different like weird things happen today that I feel like my mind's like halfway back on those and then halfway on some other things too. Lastly, guys, it's the goal setting exercise. And so I know Deirdre from some of the fun stuff that her and I have got to do. Deirdre, don't you do something along the lines of like this book right here? Yes, beautiful. She's Vanna White, right? And so nice, man. Nice. My goal book is so much older looking than your guys's. Um, and by the way, if you do end up buying the Audible version of it and that version, just know not this, they don't go word for word. So it does not work. Okay.
It's
Because I
revised,
like to
yeah.
read, I like to have the Audible version and hold it. I can go it faster and you tend to retain more. Um, but it don't work with
The
that.
the third edition matches up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the Audible version and the third edition, which is I tried to ah Lazaro just got his. So I tried to send everybody the link to the third edition because if they want the Audible, that's the one it corresponds with.
Well, very cool. Okay. Is that the third edition that you held up, Deirdre? That is the third edition? Okay.
Yeah, the blue one.
Maybe I should upgrade mine then. I got that old red one. It's pretty old. So that will be
2010. That
2010.
one's a 2010 version. Yep.
Okay. So guys, that will be what you are going to leave here with. So there's going to be two things that you're going to enjoy doing here. Um, I'm currently working on a very specific roadmap for each of you, and we are updating some of the. I'm always updating the training, actually. That's a continuous thing. You're always going to see new trainings coming out. You're always going to see me updating old trainings. I leave in some of my super old trainings because they're just good. Excuse me, we get good, I don't know if they're good, but we get good feedback on them. And so I think you guys will really enjoy those. But your activity that you're going to be leaving here with, guys, is your goal setting exercise. And so, Deirdre, did you say you sent them a goal setting, the actual 14-page exercise, or I can drop that in the Facebook group? Perfect.
No,
So, guys,
I only sent a link to the book to say to fast track them through the 30-day thing. I tried to give them the highlights
cool. So,
to,
guys, that's perfect. So, guys, I'm actually going to add that to their onboarding, Deirdre, just for the future. But for right now, guys, inside of the Facebook group, I'm going to drop you the 14-page goal setting exercise. Do not rush trying to do this. It is the literally, it is the perfect time of the year. Most of you probably already have goals. But if you do not, this is a 14-page goal setting exercise. If you do have a spouse or a partner, please do that with them. It's worth your time. It takes about 2 or 3 hours. And I just ask that you get that back to me via email within 2 weeks. Okay. So if you can't do it within 2 weeks, it's totally fine. Just shoot for 2 weeks to have that back to me, and you're going to email it to me. You guys have my email and that onboarding at travis@tabby'sproperties.com. So that is your first exercise. The second is just to begin the online training. Okay. About your second month in here, somewhere between your first and second month, you are going to develop a marketing plan. But first, I'm going to teach you how to market in case you guys don't know. And so uh, you guys are going to develop a marketing plan, and I'm going to review it with you. And then we're going to put those actions in place. So, Kendra, this is how you'll get to start making that dream come true of doing the activities that you need necessary to buy the homes that you want to buy. So, I imagine that's the same for most of you. But cool. All right, guys, I'm done talking. That's all we need to do for now. So expect that goal setting exercise to be in the group here probably within the hour. Not going to tag you all in it. It'll just be the top post in there. Actually, I'm going to pin that post for anybody in the future. Okay. Outside of that, guys, that's all I had for you. Does anybody have anything for me that I could either answer for you, more detail on anything I just covered, or anything off topic?
Yeah, what is your email? I sent it to you at mail@thecashflowhunter because that was what the email came to me as.
It's okay to send it there. I'm going to send you my personal
Okay.
email.
This is also known now as the cat lap sessions.
Right? I was thinking the same
She's
thing.
got hers too. I just had to put mine down. She was like gnawing at me to get up here.
I notice I blend right
That's
in with the
funny.
women, huh? I had my cat on my desk. You two,
Yeah,
what's wrong with you guys? You ain't got no dang cats? Come
that's
on, man.
you haven't lived until you've been won over by a few cats.
Hey, do you guys see that? Can you guys see this back here? It's a coyote. Um,
Yes.
so I just brought this last night from my parents' house, and I've had it there forever. And I brought it up, and I have two like big Pyrenees Australian. We live on a bunch of land, and like my dogs are outside dogs. And we have four cats, two dogs, a whole bunch of chickens and animals and ducks and everything. But like, I brought this thing up, and there's a like we're still working on this thing, and there's like a bed sitting in this back room back here. My dog always comes up and lays on it. And I mean, that dog came up the stairs and it just locked up as soon as it saw that coyote. And man, I thought that mount was going to be just gone. Uh, the
That's
second
their
she saw
job.
him.
That's their job.
Yep. Yep. And Pyrenees, they are born protectors and they bark at everything.
They're
So
great dogs, though. They are great dogs.
they are phenomenal dogs. So
I don't know. Should I sell my house here or can I turn this into some sort of investment here in Illinois?
Okay. On our first call, can you bring me the numbers on it? So
Sure.
cool. I'd like to know like the ARV, which stands for like after repaired value, what you think it's worth, if it needs any additional repairs, and your debt, what the debt is on it.
Okay.
And I'll whiteboard you some scenarios out. Um, I'm gonna guess probably taken without me digging in too deep. I'm gonna guess you probably got a chunk of equity in it, so
I
probably
do.
probably selling
I'm
is
on
the
the
best
lake
bet.
up here in Wonder Lake. So we have it's a nice house.
Have you
So
lived there
we've
more than
been,
2 years?
oh yeah, I've lived
Okay.
here we built this house 27 years now, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's gorgeous. I'm fixing it up right now. That's been my full-time job, fixing everything that the kids I have three kids, by the way. They destroyed it.
Oh,
So it looks
They do
really
that.
good right now. I don't want to leave though.
oh. Yeah, and isn't it funny? Like, we take our like personal homes and we get them ready to sell them, and then it's kind of like this thing's
I
awful
know, but
nice.
the equity in the home, so I don't know. I was just curious. The kids were like, "Can't you find a way to keep it?" And I was like, "We kind of need the money so we can buy something else right now until I learn how to do this, right, Travis?"
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're going to
So,
be able to sell it tax free. You can refinance it tax free too, but typically, like when it comes to personal homes, if you're wanting to relocate to another home, that's another personal decision, and so I don't look for great discounts or the like absolute maximizing every dollar when it's like a personal basis. If it's an investment
yeah,
basis, absolutely. But like when it comes to that scenario, it's usually like if you want it and you have the budget to be able to buy it, then just overpay
yeah,
for it if you can. And then
right.
when you're selling your personal homes, usually, um, so why don't you think about this? And then I'll run the scenarios for you. But think about different scenarios that you could keep it because it's probably going to tell the story for you. Because if you rent it or own or finance it, even if you got a sizable down payment, it's probably still not as good as just running with a whole big old bank account off of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's really tough to beat.
That was what we were thinking. The kids are sad, but you know what? They don't live here anymore, so
Yeah, yeah.
they only visit.
I would be, I don't know how I could ever let the home we grew up in was pretty small and like I would have no reason that I would want to keep it when my parents pass away, but I want to go in and like take off the like how we all measured ourselves. You guys all
Yes,
do that on your parents' doorways, right? Like,
I cut it out of the drywall.
yeah, I gotta have that though. I have mine. I have my son is on there. My daughter's on there. Like, we've got all of us on there, and it's that's the one thing that's got to go. So my
Yeah.
mom, so we were bringing, so I'm 37 guys, and I have never had, my deer heads have always stayed. So I'm a big hunter. I think you probably picked up on that, but like I have never had my deer heads in my own home. They've always stayed at my parents' house. And so finally, like the last 3 days, we've been bringing them all over. And my mom told me, my dad's 71, like there's nothing wrong with him. He's kind of like a thoroughbred. He's in phenomenal shape, like, but he's 71. And my mom always jokes like, because he has a ton of deer heads at his house. And my mom always jokes like, "Hey, when we bury your dad, make sure you stop by after the on your way home from the funeral and pick up his deer heads." And so like because she has these just ongoing jokes at him about like get him out of my house, like these things just stare, they're dead animals and you hang them on the wall. Like what's wrong with you? And all this stuff. So well, guys, I can't tell you how much of an honor it is to get the opportunity to play a small piece in your life, especially financially, but I hope I get to play other parts in it as well. Use me for as much as you need. Don't ever hesitate with anything that you guys have or need. I'm going to pour into you guys. I'll give you everything I have. Just try to reciprocate it because I can't teach you without you pouring into me. So, um, outside of that, guys, let's cut this call, and I will see you all on the next one. And so, gold, platinum, wherever you guys are at, you hop on there whenever you guys need me. And just know that Wednesday at 5 p.m., guys, I'm going to do it this week, most likely, but I am going to change it. I'm coaching kids. We have our basketball practice is, of course, Wednesday at 5:15. So I'll probably change it to like a Thursday or something, a Thursday evening. So, okay,
When
guys,
you're speaking in Central Time.
everything is Central Time. Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you're saying five, it's okay. 5:15 Central Time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know, man. I do have to just say one time because I got people in Oregon, I got people in Maine, you
Hey,
got,
no, I just
you
want to be
know,
clear. Yeah, we're good.
yeah, yep,
So actually, I had one question.
please.
Um, so well, actually, I have two things. I'm on lesson like 25. I'm doing like the phone call scripts right now,
Okay.
and equity buyers. But so how am I gonna, like, I don't have a lot of capital. So how am I gonna raise capital if I go start searching for houses, or should I just wait until I get through all the training? Or
How
I
are
don't
you
even
going to
know how
raise
to, I guess.
capital to buy the house?
Yeah, like, okay, say I do find a good deal on the house. I use the AI app or program. I find a house. I know it's a good deal. I talk to you, it's a good deal. But like, I know a lot of your examples is like, okay, we're gonna buy the house in cash, or we're gonna have, like, I don't have those kind of funds.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how do I do that?
None of us do. And so we're going to raise the money. And so we have institutions that will fund it as well. But typically
Okay.
it's always like private lenders. And
Okay.
we have quite a few lenders inside of the group. So that
Okay.
last
That's what I was
webinar,
kind of getting at.
that last webinar I did, ironically, I had like four people that have over seven figures liquid, that just kind of wanted to
Okay.
be involved in the group, and they're loaning their money inside of the
Okay.
group. So that'll be one piece, but we have a whole bunch of lenders. And I'll tell you
Okay.
this
Sweet.
too, Brandon, to put your mind at ease. We've
That's what, yeah.
never, what?
Yeah. Oh, that's where I'm like, I have the drive in the world. I just don't have the funds to do it, And I was like, and I'm off, I'm kind of like
Yeah.
solely focused on this right now. Like, this is like what I'm doing. So,
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. We've never not had, so the reason why I'll say this is to put your mind at ease about that. We've never one time had an apprentice get a good deal and it not be funded.
okay.
Not one
I
time.
appreciate that.
Yep. Not ever.
And I have,
So,
and one more thing. I didn't know if you were aware, this isn't a question. It was on that equity buyers. Lesson number 20 and 21 are both the same.
same.
You're missing the direct mail deal flow is the title, but it's actually whatever the other one was. They were
Yeah.
both like 35.5 minutes or something.
Yep. Oh, I'm aware. So
Okay,
we
cool.
got a glitch in there. I guess we
Yep.
uploaded the same thing.
The
So
same one
anyway,
twice. Yeah. I didn't know if you were aware or not, but yeah,
I
I
am,
love all of
man.
them. I feel like I'm actually talking to you when I'm going through. I literally take notes on every single, it's taking me longer because I'll stop and pause, and then I'll do the examples and I'll write everything out, and then I'll try to figure it out. And,
Yeah.
that's sweet. It's a sweet training, honestly. It's cool.
Thanks, dude. The magic
Yep.
number is three times too going through it,
Yep.
guys. And so, don't have to be three times in your first month. It's just do it three times within a year. Okay, that's all I ask.
Okay. I would say I've put a lot. I feel like I've put a decent amount of hours in, and I'm only on 25 right now. So,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
but
yeah,
it's really good information, useful information. I like the scripts.
thanks,
The
man.
phone scripts are good. So,
Hey Travis, do you use your own lenders or is that something that's coming like the recommendations? Like my sister is working in the lending area now for a place in Tampa out of it's a lending group, doesn't really matter, I guess. But
Sure.
um, is that something that you guys like you have people that you recommend or groups that we recommend as we go, or does it not matter? Or
It really doesn't matter. I do have people that I recommend, and I have friends that do a lot of lending, and so I'll connect you guys. But
okay, perfect.
if you have lender like your sister, if you're like, hey
She's
guys, like
brand
she's
new,
great. Okay.
brand new, like literally just finished. But I mean, if I'm gonna have to go through this, it might be beneficial to help a girl out, right? Help my sister
Yeah.
out
Heck
in the
yeah.
end. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's I use that example in there a lot, right? Like I kind of give you guys fish on the front end, but you're going to learn how to fish simultaneously. So like if your sister Like have our lenders as backups and then try to use your sister. And if for some reason she can't pull it off, then go ahead and just go with our people. So
Okay,
yeah. Yeah,
perfect.
we got
That'd be
lenders. They
great.
do like every single state. Some states will get a little wonky if you go to like Alaska or Hawaii or something like that.
She's
But
in Florida. I mean, she's in Florida. She lives down there, so is my dad, but I live here
cool.
obviously in Illinois.
Cool. Okay.
So
Yep.
What's a
Is
typical
it too
rate
early?
for a lender? Oh, sorry.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead,
I was gonna say,
Kalila.
is it too early to talk about a specific property? I've got the opportunity to sub to, but it's I don't know. Just wondering if it's too early to talk about that.
No. The problem is though, I have 13 minutes till I have
Okay.
our an apprenticeship call with everybody. But I'll tell you
Mhm.
this. What, Kalila, I'm assuming you're in platinum. Is
Yeah.
that right? Okay.
Mhm.
What if, let me see if
I
you,
I guess for now I just have a question. Maybe you can answer it,
oh, of course. Of
vaguely.
course.
Is it ever appropriate to get into one that is upside down?
You need to show me the numbers without me saying this, but
Okay.
it's yes. Because usually
Okay.
the cash flow, if the debt rate is very good, right? Because if the debt, where's the interest rate?
Yeah, the equity is not good. Interest rate is 2.9.
It probably makes
It's
sense. How far is it underwater?
125,000. I mean, yeah, it's
What?
crazy. The valuation of this house is only 175. The loan amount is 325. The I'm gonna assume the value. I don't know if it has any necessary repairs, but it's 20 years old, so that would mean you're coming up on roof, HVAC, your big ticket items. So that would even drown the purchase price. She was only asking 245 last November, didn't get a buyer, and now she's willing to sub to it to get out of it. So, but I mean, obviously, I don't want to pay the 325. Now, the other houses in the neighborhood that are comparable to it are only a year old, new built houses. So, it's totally different.
How
Is
There's
that
no real
did
comp to
that
that
is
age
get
of
that
the
the
house.
one that I
created?
sent you the loom on? Because okay, I was gonna say
No,
I can
it's a
send that
different
over
one.
to okay. I was gonna say I could send that to Travis.
What well now I gotta talk about it for a minute. How did they how
Sorry.
did the market drop that much?
I don't know. So this is my current business partner. She brought it to me today because she doesn't know how to sub to, and I'm starting to learn about it.
Hey, I'm
And
one
they're going
day
through
in. I
your
got it. I got it.
right, like, but I mean, I've been reading Pace Morby's books for like months now and trying
Oh
to just
yeah.
do it on my own. Then I came across you and I was like, I want this one-on-one. So that's why I'm here.
Yep.
So I have some knowledge of it, but then it kind of blew my mind. How can you be that far underwater or upside down rather?
Can I in the Facebook group? So, okay, hold on one second. I'd like to look at the
I mean,
deal.
your valuations on the AI Hunter, it's like over 500s on all three of the marks.
So it's pulling the new build comps, I would assume.
That's the only ones I can find when I'm looking
Yeah.
at the website.
I'm sure it is. I mean, it's just using AI and tax data, right?
Mhm.
And so it'll interpret correctly, but like not if it's got new builds on the same street. It has to use
Right.
those. So, okay. Can I Okay, so in the onboarding email that Deirdre sent you, there is a scenario on how to post a deal in the Facebook group. Can you
Yeah,
post
I
the
can do
deal
that.
in there for me? And let me
Yep.
just let me take a little time and look at it.
Yeah.
And then I'll
And hopefully
comment back. What's that?
yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, okay. So here's something I'll share with you as well is so there is we have a gold call tomorrow at 2 p.m. And what you'll notice a lot of times is, Kalila, like when the Platinum Group has like a deal or a hot one, I do ask them to join a gold call if that's like the next call coming up. Okay, like if your call isn't
Sure.
until Thursday, but you're like, Trav, I need you right now, then you join a gold call. And here's why. Because the gold group will benefit so much from getting to see the Platinum Group's deals, the way they think about it, and they're able to see the future of what their business is looking like. And so, if you can, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'll be prepared for that after I get to review your stuff, and you feel free to join it. Okay. I can't
I
if
can
you
only see
can.
myself.
And then there's also
Yeah, I
a
can do it.
there is well, and there's a 5 o'clock one too. All right. So there's a 2
One
or
of those
5.
I'll definitely make.
Okay. I can't really, and just to, and I mean this in the best way, guys, I typically can't have gold joining the platinum call because they all have like deals, deals, deals. Then they're in, they got so much stuff going on that they're needing help with so many different things. Now, if you guys have a deal, yes, I will ask you to join that. And so I just try to protect the differences in the calls and the stages that we're all working through. And I mean that in the best way. Everybody take that the absolute best they can. So cool. Hey, that's interesting. I haven't seen a house
That
like more
upside
than
down.
15 grand underwater
Wow.
since like 20 what? Like
2008?
2020? I don't know. Like back pre-COVID is the last time. Because I mean, we used to go bonanza with a text messaging platform. Like we would text just pre-foreclosures, and I would text low equity, which means they didn't have a lot of equity in a house, and we would usually end up with underwater homes. But if the interest rate was 2 and 3%, it didn't matter because I could get it to cash flow $400 to $700 regardless. And I knew that I could sell it above the underwater rate of what it was because of supply and demand. And you all will learn this later on. And so, the market is declining right now, which is amazing for you guys as investors. Like we want a down market. That's best case scenario for us because we'll buy in the down and then we enjoy the up. We'll buy in the ups as well. So it doesn't matter to us what the market is. But that's cool. So we'll see. All right, cool.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Brandon, did you have something?
I was just wondering what your typical private money lender rate was and like how do you factor that in on your profits on those examples? Like,
Yeah.
I know you pay on the back end a lot, mostly, but I was wondering how that works out.
Yeah, it's usually 12% annualized.
Okay.
And so if I borrow 100 grand, it's $1,000 a month.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Perfect. I was just kind of trying to put in my head about what it would be.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kiavi, you guys will hear Kiavi referenced a lot. They're the institutional that we borrow from a lot. They're like 10.49.
Okay.
Okay. They charge points though. They'll hit you with like 2 points on the front end. So
What
it's
does first
kind of
position mean?
first position means they are in first position on the loan with a foreclosable lien. And so, oh, that probably didn't help you much, did it?
No. Like they're the first ones able to get it
They'll be
on
the
the
first one
foreclosure.
paid out.
There you go. Thank you, Kalila. Yes, they will be the first ones to be paid
okay.
out.
Perfect.
And so if a home is worth
Okay.
150,000 and Kalila has a $100,000 mortgage and Kendra has a $50,000 second, so she came in behind Kalila, then if your home sold for $125,000, Kalila gets paid her 100 first, then Kendra gets what's left over of 25,000.
Perfect.
Did that actually help?
Not really, but I kind of get it.
I didn't think it did. That's why I had to ask.
get
Like
it.
I feel like I have to draw that one for you.
Yeah.
So
It'll be in the back burner though. I'll take a mental note.
that's so funny.
I know that someone's getting paid first.
That's so funny.
And
Yeah.
Kalila got paid first.
Yeah.
The rest.
Hey, thanks for
Besides
making
that,
me feel like I'm okay at what I do.
That's where my
Like,
head a little bit.
yeah. No, it didn't at all.
Yeah, I love this. Honestly, I'm like the numbers, everything's mathing. When you had us do like our own kind of stuff, and like we had to like figure out the kind of scenarios and all that. And I felt really confident about being able to pick up like when I see the mortgage or if it's free and clear, I know to go, some now, some later, or if it's sub 2 or cash or sub 2 retail. That's all that stuff's kind of clicking. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
And I'm just gonna stress here because I know I brought it up with everybody here when I talked with them is the one thing that I love about you, Travis, is here's the step. You don't have to worry about 3, 4, and 5. You're going to get through this step, and then you're going to let them know what the next step is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you're going to get through that together, and then the next step. So
Yeah.
yes, it's good to have it in the back of your mind, but not to have it slow you down on finding that deal.
Yeah. Thank you for
I
saying,
guess
That's what I love about this group.
thank you for
I
saying
guess it was
that.
kind
Yeah.
of like
I'll almost aggravate you guys with how I'll keep you focused on like your one task. And once you accomplish that, like I'll take you to step 2. Because like if you start asking me a ton of questions about what to do with the home after it's under contract and you don't have it under contract, I'll bring you back to, hey, what do we need to do to get this home under contract? So we'll keep you centered basically and focused. I mean, I need it in my world. The one thing, and I know we're running short on time, but like the one thing, I have these calls with you guys. I go sit on my own calls where I'm the student, right? And so like I have to have people remind me to do things and to, stay focused on, get this one person, this one key role hired, or get this one stinker property fixed, or whatever, get this one loan taken care of, like whatever it might be. So. Go ahead, Brandon. Were you gonna say something?
no, that's okay. We're good.
You don't want to hear me poorly explain something to you again?
Oh, well, no, here, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm doing the phone call script. I think you'll do great, but I think the phone call script, so it's like I'm going over it. I'm thinking in my head, okay, if I do this script, I go through everything, and then it says, let's go, where was it at? It says things like termite clearance, transfer tax, root certification, title expense. Like if I'm telling somebody all this, I don't even know what those things are. So when I'm telling them like I buy cash, I've bought all these houses, but I've never bought one. So like how do I,
Yeah.
what if they're like, well, what is that? You do this, what is that? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It's on my script. you know, you know.
Okay. Well, you can say that. Yeah, you can start there. But maybe if there's something you don't know, man, like what is a termite inspection? Maybe just Google that
Well, I
so
know
that
I
you
got
can get
that. I
your
got a
head.
termite inspection, but
Yeah. I
like
mean, it's fine though. But like my point being, like if there's something that you don't know, either, do what you're doing and ask it, or just simply Google it. Like Kalila likes Pace
okay.
Morby. Guys, his stuff's phenomenal. Okay. Like
Who's that?
his name is Pace Morby. And if you guys
Okay.
ever decide to wholesale houses, we will most definitely be using his Facebook group. He's got like 175,000 people in a Facebook group. Incredibly powerful group to be able to sell a house in. And so, what you want to do, Brandon, like whenever you're saying all of that, like you are implying that you're doing it in the future. And so, if somebody asks you how many homes you have bought, you don't lie. Okay. You can say,
Right.
like,
That's why
this is
I
my
don't, I'm
first
not gonna
one.
lie. So that, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay, man. You'll find your talk track for that. But like what we
Okay.
used to do is like, hey, I'm with a group. Like my mentor has bought hundreds of these and he walks me through exactly how to do it.
Yep.
And so don't worry, we'll still be well taken care of. So
That
what
was
were you hoping
exactly
to
what
walk away with?
I was gonna use we, instead of I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yep.
Absolutely. You'll find your rhythm, but like just keep asking me that stuff like, Trav, hey, this is really hanging me up mentally. Like, how do I get past this? So
We're gonna
Perfect.
make it,
Appreciate it,
Brandon.
man.
We're gonna do this. We're
yep.
gonna
We
start from
are.
nothing and
It's
build an
def
empire.
I you have no idea when I get obsessed with things, I know it's gonna work, and I think we're all here together as like where this is supposed to be. This is like exactly where we're supposed to be. So
Yes.
this is a great community. We're definitely gonna do this, Kendra.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Us and our cats. We're gonna knock this out of the
I
park.
know this is
Yeah.
number 2.
So
My mom's got 2 cats too.
cool. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Hey, wonderful first call. Thank you guys for the engagement and like the camaraderie, like the enthusiasm. Like you're going to need it, right? Because like we are going to come out of the gate hot and then you're going to get kicked in the face and we're going to
Sweet.
pick you back up and we're going to take you through everything. So
And we're gonna work through the issue tomorrow on the gold call
what
that she
issue is
brought up.
that?
Her house that she had, the one that's upside down.
Yep. Yep. I'll probably
And
already,
that's at 2
yes,
o'clock.
if she's
Okay.
there. So if not, she'll be there at 5. So, or if not, I'll try to have the deal already prepped and ready anyway. So
Cool.
cool.
All right.
Okay, guys. Hey,
Excited.
fantastic meeting you guys. I can't wait to, get to know you more personally, let alone professionally. So cool.
Perfect.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. You got your stuff to do. I'll have it in the goal group for you shortly. See
All
y'all.
right, sounds
Yep,
good.
bye guys.
Bye bye.